So this is for all the new realtors out there. First of all, if you want to be $1 million agent, let me start off by saying you cannot do it by yourself. You have to find yourself or align yourself with the right brokerage and or team. And this is what this video is all about. What a team can do for you and your business. So today we were actually standing in a model home because I want to make sure that my entire team is taken care of in terms of headshots. We've got lots of video footage that we have to do. That's something that I love producing and making for them, making them feel comfortable and confident. We do a lot of team videos through a buying process for buyers or for a selling process for sellers that helps streamline buying or selling a home. So that's what's going on behind me if you see any of the chaos. But I wanted to take an opportunity to bring some of my agents to the forefront of the screen to get their perspective on what it's like to be on the right team. So, Lacey Terrio, come here. She is one of my business partners. She's one of my agents. She's basically me when I can't be in 10 different places. We work as one,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, Lacey, what do you think is the benefit, here, the big question, to being on the right team?
I think you just said it perfectly yourself, is that we're basically the same person.
Yeah.
We believe in the same values, the same morals, whether it be the personal life or the business aspect side. So we are 100% backing each other all the time.
Yep.
I always know that I've got you standing right behind me.
Yep.
If I am going on vacation with the family, or if I do have a hard client and I need a little bit of help, I know that 100% you're always there for me.
Oh,
so
I love that. I am there for her. But sincerely, again, to the agent who's trying to do everything themselves or getting their license and they want to get out there and do everything themselves, let me just stop you right there. If you really want to be successful in this industry, there really is never going to be a one-man show. Whether it's a TC, whether it's a personal assistant, whether it's you cannot do this career or job by yourself. If you want to get past a certain plateau at least. I mean, could you make, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 a year? Probably. But if you really want to just explode, you need somebody. Like you need a team. And you were that person for me. So let me slow down a little bit. Like you were that person for me. Lacey actually came to me when maybe I wasn't fully realizing that I was capped out, and Lacey helped me expand into another level by being Lacey. So this is not just this isn't just, oh, Lacey picked the right team. I think that I picked the right Lacey too. So, and there's a lot of interviewing that has to go on with that. We did meetings and we really were kind of trying to fill each other out. I've done another YouTube video all about your first hire, and I talk about dating hires, things like that. I think Stu's gonna put it right here. There's gonna be a link right here, right? It just magically appears right here, Lacey. It's cool. So anyways, but I've done a whole video on doing your first hire and all about the dating process. And really it's just asking those questions, because when you step into any kind of business model, you need to be able to trust that person, rely on that person, grow with that person, all of these things. So
I would say when I first started, it was very much going into talking with brokerages and talking. I was so interested to just get started and just get going, and that I didn't really think about the true values and how I wanted to grow my business. And remember, as a teammate, you are still growing your business as well. So
awesome. Well, thank you for being on. Let's go get Colleen. Okay, so Colleen just got done with her headshots, and I wanted her to give her perspective on how she was to be on the Rexford Group team, because she actually came from another brokerage, and we're not here to step on any other brokerage's toes, but people do different things. They work differently. They do things differently. So how was that for you, and why did you want to come on to my team?
So when I first started out in real estate, I was very, very excited. I had all these big hopes and dreams and a vision of how my career would get going. I already knew that this being an industry where a lot of it is being self-taught, there was going to be a learning curve. There was going to be some downtime where I wasn't going to be doing sales right away. And I knew that, and that was fine. But my first brokerage I came into, they weren't even teaching really how to do real estate. When you take your classes, they don't teach you how to do real estate. They teach the laws of real estate. So when I got to them, we were being taught
scripts.
Yes,
scripts.
We were being taught scripts, cold calling and scripts on how to talk to people, and that's not me. if I do that, I sound like a robot.
Yeah.
And it doesn't flow, and I feel like people don't trust me. I don't like that. It's not my bag. But I wanted a mentor. I wanted someone who could teach me how to actually do the job. And that's when I reached out to you.
Yeah.
And originally it wasn't even to ask to be on your team or anything like
Yeah,
that.
it was. The first one was just kind of a chit chat on how business was going. How do you do things? I remember that.
Exactly.
Yep.
It was just, I wanted
And I
to
knew that I wanted her on my team.
Thank you.
Yes.
But it was to pick your brain.
Yeah.
I felt like I was missing something. Is this what real estate is? Am I just gonna be behind a desk, a computer, cold calling people all the time? Is this it?
Yeah, and just to give you some backstory on Colleen a little bit too, she was doing those cold calls for months. So she was learning how to cold call and do all this stuff. But in reality, a lot of people envision real estate for shaking hands, making relationships. What are you looking for in a house? Very house hunter-y, opening up the doors, getting excited about writing contracts. And when you came to me, you hadn't done any of that.
I had
not. None of it.
I had done one showing day, and it was for a friend of mine, thankfully, so I wasn't too nervous, but that was kind of it. For 5 months.
Yeah.
The first 5 months of my real estate career, I didn't do real estate.
So how did you learn with me that was different, that you think may have been better?
You made me your little shadow.
In the car.
I was in the car.
Getting in the car.
I was listening to everything you said, every phone call you made, taking notes, just kind of seeing how you interacted with people. And it wasn't a step-by-step. It wasn't step 1, you meet the person. Step 2, you sign them up for this. Step 3, it wasn't like that. I got to take the puzzle pieces.
Yeah, because that's real estate. I mean, Colleen, I've got 5 showings to do today and a listing. You game? Let's go.
Yep.
You know, or
And I was
hey,
game.
today I have to write an offer. You haven't met these people yet, but let's structure the offer. And it's really, I mean, real estate. There's so much to learn that I don't even know where to start with. Like, this is step 1 and step 2. I mean, really, you just got to get in the car, get on the right team, and go out there and learn, and just come as a dry sponge, ready to absorb it all. That's like your best chance at anything. But I'm gonna go back to what this YouTube video is all about, which is the right team. So pick the right team. A lot of agents just want to find the brokerage and they want to do everything themselves. And what I'm really encouraging you to do is find the right team and find the right team lead. They could catapult your business because they've already failed for so many years, or they've had to figure it out and this, that, the other, you know? The fact that I've got the people behind the lens right now doing the videos for us and the right photographers in the room, because I've already figured that out. You didn't have to go figure it out, you know? So we could concentrate on the files and the relationships and the people.
And it worked for me, but and like you said earlier, not to bash any other brokerage, the brokerage that I left may have been the perfect fit for somebody else.
Right.
There are other agents out there who like the cold calling and like the scripts and like the style that they had. It just wasn't me. So for them, it would have been perfect, and that is their fit.
Right.
This is my fit.
Oh, with that, let's get Josh in here. Awesome, babe. So again, we're in the model home. We're taking a bunch of pictures, and some of these pictures are specifically for this guy right here, because he is the newest agent and team member on the Rexford group. So I dated you for a little. I'm married, but I dated you for a little bit, right, Josh? We went on a couple days. I did. I was like, let's keep talking. I don't know. I want to make sure this is good. And what else did I do when we met? Did I say, just come on my team? Did I do that?
No, you did not.
What did I do?
You were testing
What did I
waters.
encourage you to
encouraged
do?
that I date around.
I encourage that he date around, because this is not just a one-way street for me. Like, I want to make sure that he's happy. If he thinks that the grass is greener on the other side, or there's a better brokerage out there, then he's not going to stick with me very long. And honestly, it's just going to be a waste of my time too. So do you remember that? The first dinner that we had, I was like, go talk to so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. And I just kind of stood back here, you know? We'll see if this was meant to be. Sorry, I'm not trying to take your thunder, but I hope that you realize that that's kind of what I wanted you to do, you know? So why did you pick me out of all those people?
So when I first met with Falisha to talk about getting into real estate, it was not my intention at all to join her team or to learn about her team. It was just to ask her about her experience. So she even told me, go date around, talk to different brokerages, see what fits you the best. And I did that. But Falisha has such an incredible connection with people, and knowing her, she helped me buy my house. I knew that she was just a great person and a great mentor. And to me, that's such an important aspect, is having a great mentor and a great team. So the culture that she establishes on her team is the best that I've seen, and I'm just super excited and happy to be a part of the team and the culture that she has created.
Thank you. I love, Josh is still in the Air Force. So I took a gamble on you, as I think you probably did on me too, trying to find that right balance. And I don't get him all the time. I don't get Monday through Friday yet. He's really a smart guy, though. He's trying to set himself up for success in the future. He is a freaking sponge. I ask him to do one thing, and it's done to the nines. But you're worth it. You're worth the wait. Like this guy, the same thing. He is personable. People love him. He's bilingual. That's great. That's good, right? But I think that we're going to work well together. So we're still in the infancy phases of our relationship, but I have so much excitement for where you're going to go because I know you're going to crush it. I really do.
Thank you.
God, you guys look so good. Dude, do I not have like a beautiful team? Like for reals? Like for reals. Okay, so today was for all the realtors out there, or maybe the soon-to-be realtors that are trying to figure out their next step or their next path in their career. They're trying to find their brokerage, or if they want to go on a team. And this whole video was to try and encourage you to definitely think about the team aspect. But not just any team, find the right team. As you can see, I got a lot of people behind me and we were able to talk to a few of my agents today. And there's a lot more people than who even spoke on this video. But the best thing about everybody standing behind me right now is that I really love them and they love me. And together, we are going to just crush it. Remember, at the end of the day, if you have any questions about real estate investing, all of that jazz, who's your homegirl? I'm your homegirl.